Well, Tracy, over here. We see you checking yourself out in the camera stuff. So you're just looking at the bruising stuff. So physically, how are you feeling after that fight?
I feel great. I feel really good. I'm in good spirits. Happy to be here. Happy to come back and have that performance that I did, really showcase my hands a lot more, show my evolution, how I've evolved and grown.
I was going to ask about that. A lot of people online saying they haven't seen you box this well in the UFC. So was that the game plan coming in, and was that the focus in fight camp preparing for this fight?
Yes, that was the game plan. We knew that she was going to fight the way that she did. So with my team, it was more of just getting me comfortable in there. So they really made sure we brought out girls every week. Every week we made sure we had new looks, we had new girls coming in, from world Muay Thai fighters to Bellator fighter girls. I mean, you name it, wrestlers. They were coming in, just giving me different looks, making sure that I was comfortable. And coming here today, it gave me that confidence.
When you pointed at your hair, did she pull your hair in there when she landed that head kick? It looked like you were pointing it.
Yes, she was there, and she wasn't even holding my head. She was pulling my hair, and I'm looking at her like, "Are you serious?" And she follows with a head kick, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What was she saying back to you? Because there was a moment in there when you guys seemed to be just yelling at each other.
Just like she said, something like cussing me out, and this. I didn't pull your hair. I was like, I didn't even say you pulled it. Like why are you like what? But it's okay.
And people online, and even when you were walking out, they seemed upset on your placement of the card. They thought you should have been on the main card. They thought you were fighting too low on the card.
Yeah.
Did it bother you? Did you want to be higher up on this card?
I mean, a little bit, a little bit. I was a little salty. Like, come on, man. Like, I know I have a big fan base coming in to watch me and support me, but it's okay. Much respect. There's a lot of athletes here that are consistent. I'm very accountable, and I know that I haven't been too consistent, and hopefully you guys will see a change in that. So as time goes by, you will see me move up.
And after the fight, you obviously were visibly emotional in there before the interview with DC. So what has been the last year and a half been like for you? And when this fight is over, was that just a massive release in there when you got the win?
It was a little bit of everything. This year has been extremely rough on me. I'm really grateful for my team. Because of them, I am where I'm at. They've made sure that I've been on track every single day. They're checking on me. My mentor, Dave Zoine, my coaches, Santino and Eddie, everybody, my friends, my family, everyone's making sure that I came here with the right headspace. I was extremely emotional because yesterday I got a call from, I'm going to say my family because I've known them my entire life, that someone really close to my heart had passed away. So I had to just be very professional and just be disciplined and show up.
The last one for me. In terms of your fighting career, what do you want the rest of your year to look like? I know you said you want to be more active. Do you want to get another one in before the end of the year?
Absolutely. Of course, this is something I'm going to have to talk to my coaches about, but I'm healthy. I'm good. So if we can get something in December or January, that would be ideal.
Tracy, you made it pretty clear that you want the belt, that's coming in your future. How far do you see it?
I don't know. I don't know, but I know that I don't want to just fight to fight. I've been in the UFC long enough. I'm undefeated in the UFC. I don't even know what streak I'm in. I'm going to celebrate this win, and after that, behind me and on to the next. But I do want to make a title run. Absolutely.
And obviously you heard the pop, you heard the Mexico, you heard your name. It seemed that fueled you, right? Like, can you talk about the feeling of fighting in Noche UFC, this event that's, in celebration of Mexican independence?
It's an honor. It's truly an honor to be here, to see the crowd, to hear their energy, to hear them chanting my name. I'm not just a fighter, I'm an entertainer, I'm a performer, and I wanted to give them a good show tonight. Yeah.
Would you like to see the UFC continue to do this, like an annual tradition, sort of boxing style? Boxing obviously builds events around September 16th.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it'll be great. Look, I mean, you could see just what a great turnout it came out to be. Everybody, there's so much raza here. There's so many Mexicans supporting us, and it'll be an honor to have another one next year. And I would love to be a part of it if there is.
Thank you.
Hey Tracy, I'm with Latin Times, a new publication that focuses on news for Latin Americans like yourself, Latin Americans in the U.S., Chicanas. For you, fighting in Noche UFC, how is your heritage coming to, driving you to do well?
It's everything, you know. I'm a proud American. I'm very blessed and grateful to have the opportunity to pursue my dreams and goals here. But my roots run deep. I'm just as proud as I am to be American. I'm so proud to be Mexican. That's what you guys saw in there tonight. Heart of a Mexican.
Another question for the young Latinos, people who you inspire. What would you want to tell them?
To not give up. Not give up. Life isn't easy, you know. Life tends to throw some curveballs at us, and you could always have it worse. Just no se rindan. Keep going.
One more. Tonight, it seemed like you were in a battle the entire time. Was this one of your tougher fights?
No. It was this. I would say this is probably the first fight I felt comfortable in there. I felt comfortable. I saw everything. The game plan. She fought exactly how we knew she was gonna fight. I just had to make sure I stay disciplined into the game plan and listen to my coaches.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Tracy, if you don't want to talk about this, that's okay, understood. But I think the person that you lost yesterday that's Gloria Cejudo, correct?
Yes.
And what did she mean to you?
She was a big sister. She was a big sister, and cancer's a nasty disease, and I want to honor her, and I wanted to perform to the best that I can, and I want to dedicate this fight to her.
Tracy, back here. In the lead up to the fight, now that you are back, you're still on a win streak. It seems like there's been a lot of tying you to Aaron Blanchfield, who's also now doing very well since you guys fought. I was wondering, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like fans and maybe the media a little bit are tying you a little too much to her, and it's more like, if we run it back again in the future, that's then. But for right now, we've both just kind of moved on.
Yeah, I think we both moved. I moved on. I know she has. I see her doing great in her career. Good for her. Respects to her. I saw her at the PI the other day. I said, hey, Blanchfield, I said, respects. I've seen you rise on the career. Like, good shit, But as far as me personally, I'm focused on that title. And when that time comes if we do face each other, well, I mean, I'm sure there will be a time. But as of right now, it's not now.
Just from the outside then, as a fan and like the rest of us, do you feel like she is going to be next for the winner of Valentina and Alexa?
Oh, I'm not too focused on that. I don't know what's next for her. I just know what I want in my career.
And then I wanted to ask, we know the internet, can be a little rough. There's sometimes a lot of talk about, your personal life and relationships, having to deal with that in the public eye. What did you learn about yourself having to go through that, and people maybe wanting to get in your business when you're not going to talk about it?
Just not talk about it. Continue, just not talk about it. That's it. No one's entitled to my personal life.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Tracy, felicidades con el triunfo.
Muchas gracias.
Obviamente, de nada, una noche tan tremenda, una linda memoria que creaste. Primero, que es el mensaje para tus fans latinos, mexicanos, todos que te siguen y te apoyan en tu carrera con el UFC.
Pues más que nada les quiero dar las gracias, no nomás los latinos, pero los mexicanos por todo el apoyo que me han dado. Los vi hoy afuera en el crowd y era un orgullo que me levantaron la mano y escuchar los gritos de todos y todos gritar mi nombre. Se siente bien bonito, pues.
Y hablando de eso, aunque alguien dijo, oh, debería de estar en la estelar, coestelar, cartelera principal, no importa dónde te pongan, el apoyo que has tenido desde Contender Series continúa creciendo y creciendo y te sigue más. ¿Qué padre es eso? ¿Qué bonito es? ¿Cómo se siente, si lo puedes explicar?
No hay una palabra para decir cómo se siente, ¿verdad? Yo nomás miro y no entiendo por qué me apoyan a lo máximo que me han apoyado, pero yo sí sé que sí estoy bien agradecida. Yo siento tan bonito, no se puede explicar lo bonito que se siente, ¿verdad? Pero es un honor y más que nada es como una responsabilidad de darte el ejemplo, ¿verdad? No nomás ser latina, pero mexicana, americana, y enseñar que, hey, aunque yo estoy aquí en los Estados Unidos, yo estoy representando a México también.
De acuerdo. Y finalmente para mí, con tu desempeño, ¿qué es lo que te sentiste más feliz o dijiste, vamos a tener que trabajar en esto el lunes cuando regrese al gym? Califícate tú sola, de 1 a 10, ¿cómo peleaste hoy?
Yo digo como un 6. No estoy muy contenta, yo que la quise noquear. Hoy quise dar un buen show para los fans, ¿verdad? Pero no lo puedo terminar. Entonces, lo bueno que me preparé bien. Me quedé enfocada, me quedé disciplinada y gracias a Dios agarré la victoria.
Muy bien. Buen hecho y felicidades.
Muchas gracias.
Tracy, una bien rápido en español. Vimos tus manos que mejoraron bastante en esta pelea, vimos tu boxeo. ¿Le hiciste un enfoque eso? O sea, ¿solo es parte de tu evolución o por ser noche de UFC, la independencia de México, querías dejarle a los fans un poquito de ese boxeo mexicano?
Pues también tan poquito, ¿verdad? No, pero honestamente es algo que yo no sé por qué no me ha sentido nunca muy a gusto, ¿verdad? Tirar los puños así cuando estoy peleando, pero como dije hace rato, en este campamento nos enfocamos mucho en esa experiencia dentro de la jaula. Traímos mujeres cada fin de semana para entrenar, dar diferentes looks y pues hoy se vio.
¿Y qué sigue para tu carrera?
Ahorita, que es el 16 de septiembre, unos tacos y un telicazo, no sé, a ver.
Gracias.
Gracias. Gracias.